Welcome to Stopping Goliath. My name is J Kimmel, and today we're going to talk about Jessica Bates being denied the right to adopt 2 children out of the foster care program in the state of Oregon. You'll find a link in the description from Premier Christian News, so after you watch this video, if you want to go check that out, be my guest. And if you think others should know this truth, please like this video. Share this content with your friends. And if you subscribe to our channel and hit that notify bell, you will know every time we drop a new video onto our channel. All right, so there was a time in this country when adoptions were given to Christian couples. That's how it worked. And then they said, well, Christianity is no longer a requirement. And eventually they said, hey, being married really isn't a qualification either. And so they started giving adoptions to single parents. And then being heterosexual was no longer a requirement. And of course, now you can be any sexual persuasion and adopt children in most states. Well, you'll never believe where we've gotten to now. So this mother of 5, Jessica Bates, began the process to adopt 2 siblings who, if you know anything about the adoption program, it's much harder for 2 siblings to get adopted than a single child. And she has launched a federal lawsuit in the state of Oregon because she was denied her application, but you won't believe why. You see, she was denied based on her religious beliefs. Now, she's a Christian, but it wasn't some unusual religious belief that, she wasn't handling rattlesnakes or something like that. She had to agree in the application to respect, accept, and support the sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression of any child of any age that she were going to adopt. In other words, if a 3-year-old little boy wanted to be called a girl, she would have to agree to do that. And of course, she didn't agree to do that, and so her application for adoption was denied. You see, it turns out that people of faith, at least in the state of Oregon, don't qualify because they don't agree with the state's orthodoxy. And this is a very sad story. Because Oregon's making a sweeping claim. Essentially, if you have traditional beliefs held by millions of other Americans, you are categorically unfit to care for children, at least according to the state of Oregon. And it's a little bit ironic. You see, it was a call from God that Jessica believed she was supposed to adopt these children in the first place because she read in her Bible that we were supposed to protect and care for orphans. She felt like it was her place to do that. And even though she already has 5 children, she stepped up to adopt 2 more. It's unclear what the outcome of this lawsuit will be. But there is something that we can do about it. The first thing we need to be doing is praying. Pray specifically for Jessica and these 2 children that she's trying to adopt. And please be praying for kids who are in this system and the parents who are trying to adopt in this system. There are orphan children all over this country, lots and lots of kids that need good families. Here in Texas, the foster care problem is so large that we have hundreds of kids living in motel rooms because we can't put them into good, safe homes fast enough. Can you imagine? And remember, many of these kids come with baggage. They come with problems. They have come from homes that they had to be, in most cases, removed from. So can you imagine somebody who doesn't have Christ helping them, having to try to care for these kids with all these difficult problems and situations? The truth is, we need good Christian families adopting these kids so they have the best chance at a wonderful life that's a blessing to us, to humanity, and of course to Jesus Christ himself. I also ask that you would pray for the adoption agencies themselves and those people inside those adoption agencies, that they would see clear to place these kids in the best homes possible, homes with good Christian parents who want to care and love these children. All right, and next, tell your politicians what you think. You see, if they think there are consequences to this kind of behavior, then they're going to think twice about letting these things happen. The truth is, it was our silence on these matters that got us to this place in the first place. And of course, the last thing you can do is share this video. Hit that like button. It'll only take you a second. Subscribe to our channel. And if you do, hit that notify bell and you will know every time there's a new truth posted to our channel. Remember, the Lord tells us that we're supposed to care for orphans. And if we take them seriously, all those children will be very glad that we did.